Hello, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Alla, and I'm a homeschooling mother of two. And today I wanted to show you what my afternoon looks like. If you want to see what my morning routine looks like, I will have the video linked down below. But this is going to be the afternoon routine. I'm now home, and I am going to get started on what we do once I come home. One of the first things that I do when I come home is unpack my lunch tote and purse. I put everything away that needs to be put away, like dirty lunch containers, that goes in the sink, my coffee mug, ice packs, things like that. And during this time, I also catch up with my kids. My son will come in later. He's off to the side from the camera. I was a little shy during that time. But usually then we get caught up with all the things that happened in the morning, how their day is going. This particular morning, I prepped dinner before going to work, so I checked on that to make sure that was cooking like it was supposed to. Then I always make myself some kind of a drink. It's usually one of the four: a tea, a coffee, a water, or electrolytes. Today was an electrolyte drink. This morning was a lifting workout, and I wanted to make sure I replenished my electrolytes. Once I'm done downstairs, I go upstairs and change. Typically, if I don't have to leave the house, I change straight into sweatpants. But today was a Tuesday, and on Tuesdays we bring dinner to my father-in-law, and I didn't want to change later, so I stayed in my jeans. Then I move into the schoolroom. We typically don't start our one-on-one time till about 2 p.m. with my son. I have an alarm, and so does he on his phone, just as a reminder so we can meet in the schoolroom, so to keep things moving along. But if there is time, I like to do some personal reading. In the schoolroom, I have a devotional that if there is time, I'll go ahead and open that up. But as you can see, I'm never alone once I get home, and that's absolutely okay. I love to hear about their day. I love the fact that I'm available to answer any questions. And today my son didn't have any questions. He just wanted to show me as he is working on a puzzle with his science. He just wanted to sit with me, and that's okay. I love connecting with my kids in any way that I can, especially after being gone majority of the morning. Once the alarm goes off to indicate to start our one-on-one time, the subjects that we go through together are vocabulary, literature, grammar, math, history, health, and writing. Vocabulary, literature, and history are technically done independently earlier in the morning, but I make the time to go through those subjects just to make sure that my son understands what he read about, especially things like, history, to make sure that he understands what's going on and that he retains the information, and then he can narrate the information back to me. The subjects that I end up teaching are grammar, math, health, and writing, so that I can explain the concepts fully. I feel like grammar and math for sure need to be explained. My son is now switching to a different health, and so that is going to be something that we're going to work on together. And then writing is one of those subjects that he prefers not to do. So it's one of the ones that I know we have to do together. So once again, I can explain concepts. We can break down the sentence structures and things like that. And so that's what we do together. During this time, my daughter, who is a freshman, she's still working on her schoolwork, and if by any chance that she's done, she will move on to anything that she would like to work on her own. Once the one-on-one with my son is over, then it is my daughter's turn. About 98% of her schoolwork is done independently, and when we meet for one-on-one, I just make sure that she understands the lessons that she worked on that day. A lot of our one-on-one time tends to be used on literature, and this year she's doing Seven Sisters literature, and we enjoy it. And she just finished the book Fahrenheit 451, and there was a lot of thought-provoking questions there, and so we spent a good chunk of our one-on-one time discussing that book. The only subject that I teach her is grammar. Grammar is the same no matter what grade you're in, but we continue doing it because I find that it helps her when she's writing her compositions and her essays. It's one of the subjects that it's easy for her, like I said, because it's repetitive, but we do still include it in our school day. Once I'm done with my daughter, the kids turn in their work to what we call their Turnin Baskets. These baskets are anything that needs to be corrected for that day. They go ahead and put them in there and plop them on my desk. That way I can go through them and correct them. My goal is to correct every single night. It does not happen like that due to scheduling and things like that. But my goal is to go through their work to make sure that they are understanding the concepts that they're learning. My two subjects that I try to focus on is definitely math and history. I think the dates can get mixed up often, and in math you can misunderstand a concept even though we did it together. When you're working on it by yourself, things tend to happen, and so I just want to make sure I catch those mistakes and correct them as soon as possible so that they are not learning the concept wrong. I consider my afternoon routine over at 4 p.m. and that is when I have a set alarm to start dinner. Whatever's not done before that alarm goes off gets pushed into the evening block / routine. I will be posting that routine in a few weeks to show you how that looks like, so if you're interested, stick around. But today I was able to do all of my corrections and all of my teaching before that alarm started. So I felt like today was a great day. It doesn't always go like this, but it definitely went smoother than other days. Thank you so much for joining me today as I walked you through my afternoon routine. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments down below. I love interacting there with you guys. If you are new here, please subscribe. I post weekly videos to encourage you in this homeschooling / parenting journey. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.